Welcome back po sa Men of Light. The next, the part that we will discuss today is the family of Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and him. They went back to Nazareth. And
Ano ba yun ng Jesus Mariosep?
expression yun, eh, no?
Yung expression.
Holy Family. Pero ito pong experience na to, para bang minsan naranasan ko, nagbibigay ako ng recollection sa mga parents ng mag-first communion. And it so happened, nag-open forum. They were discussing kailan pwedeng ituro yung bata, kailan pwedeng umpisan ituro, kailan na pwedeng hindi na pwedeng ituro, parang ganon. Parang mayroon kasing nagsabing matanda na sila, hindi na sila maturuan. Anong taon ba yan? Parang ganon yung discussion, very iba-iba yung mga perspective, yung experience nila. And then I chance upon this insight from one parent, and I would like to share it with you. Sabi niya, the voice of a parent always change through the years of the life of a child. Pag 1 to 7 years old daw, yung boses ng parents, it's a voice of authority. Upo. Basta. Kain. Huwag lalabas. Bakit? Basta. Huwag lalabas. Di ba? Wala. Tama na.
Tapos kita sa bintana.
Hindi
tatapon.
So, yung voice nung you don't have to explain. It's the voice of authority. Kaya kung minsan, you don't even have to explain. Basta. You just have to say it. Kung minsan kasi, some parents, di ba, medyo we tell white lies o nagbobola-bola para lang sumama yung bata. Feeling ko hindi po magandang yun. Basta yung voice po ninyo, it's enough. Kunyari, meron pong isang parent, nagmimisa ako, tapos yung baby, napakaganda niya, no? Meron siyang sunglass na heart shape, tapos tapos naka-sombrerong maganda, very colorful yung damit, mayroon. Tapos, after the mass, binati ko yung baby with ang ganda-ganda ng po na, nga alam po, kasi niya, magmomall kami, kaya sumama siya, sabi yung, very proud pa yung parent na parang tinrick nila yung bata na magmomall tayo, ngayon, magsisimba lang. Hindi lang, talagang magsisimba lang. So, kaya pala mukhang disappointed yung bata. Pero if you say something straight, just say it and you don't have to explain. Because sabi doon nga, nung wisdom nung librong senior sa amin, yung 1 to 7 years, your voice is authority. That's it. Just sasabihin mo, just take it as it is.
And then, that voice is needed also.
Okay. Sometimes, it should be. Para lang meron silang sense of authority. And then second, yung bang voice ng parent from 7 to 15 or 16 is a voice of a trainer. Parang ito yung drill na sinasabi ko kanina, yung we inculcate the value sinasanay. Trainer, yung parang again and again, sinasanay sila with the basics of academics. Your voice is a voice of a trainer. Yun. Parang the skills are developed. And then daw yung 15 to 25 or 24, that voice is a voice of a coach. Magka-college na yung bata. Mami, anong gagawin ko sa... Ito lang, ganyan mo. Voice of a coach. 15 to 25. Parang it's the voice of a coach. Parang, Mami, anong gagawin ko? May interview ako sa trabaho. Mami, anong gagawin ko? Mayroon pong magde-date sa akin. It will be my first date. Mami, anong gagawin ko? We'll have our board exam. So, it's the voice of... You're no longer the trainer. You're... may higher education na you're only a coach, parang it's already teaching them in terms of life na. After the coach from 25 or 24, even earlier than that, the voice of a parent is a voice of a friend. It's the voice of a friend. So from authority to trainer to coach to friend. Kung makita po ninyo itong apat, you also see that parents in their roles, in the realization of their role with their relationship with their children also would have to grow. Parang,
after that, ano pa?
Ito po kay Jesus naman, disciple. Naging disciple yung parent, si Mary sa kanya. No? Pero yung friend, I think for a lifetime, okay na yun, di ba? Yung parang companion na.
Kala ko yung sa kanta ng anak, yung 35 to 55. Anak, meron ba tayo dyan?
Hindi naman kay pwede. Hindi naman kasama yun eh.
Hindi naman kasama yun.
Parental guidance na naman po yan. Sinira na naman. Sinira yung kamatay. Anyway.
Anak, ba't ka nagkaganyan?
Ay ba yun? Bakit yun?
Gaano man daw kalayo yung prosesyon, babalik pa rin sa pinanggalingan sa simbahan. Ganyan po, even our own journeys. Kahit na pag sinabi mong malayo na yung dinatnan ng tao, the fulfillment of a person still has something to do with the home.
Yeah.
Nakita po ninyo, minsan retired na sila, successful na, may ipon na. Pero if there is something wrong with their homes, para bang it's depressing and incomplete.
Hindi ko naalala, nakalimutan. Yung sinulat ni Kuya Randy mo sa bahay ninyo, yung nakapost doon sa ano, you remember that? That was beautiful. I mean, something like you would want to tell your children that they
it's
had
a testament to our memories, ganon, something to return to, ganon, where we will draw all our values and what it means to be family, yung ganon. Maganda. Parang pinapaliwanag nung little write-up ni Kuya doon kung bakit parang ni-restore namin tong bahay na to kahit wala nang nakatira. Kasi nagsimula kami doon, remember, tatlo kami magkakapatid. Tapos now, empty na yung bahay, pero inuuwian pa rin namin siya.
Pag Pasko,
hindi lang pag Pasko, pag weekend.
Pag
weekend, siguradong merong uuwi na isa,
napaka-importante yun, ano? Yung bang, alam mo, may inuuwian ka.
May inuuwian ka.
You have a home you could go home to anytime.
That's right.
Where kung saan pwede kang magsando lang, pwede kang magchinelas lang, pwede kang pahiga-higa lang.
Nakataas yung paa mo, walang babawal sa'yo.
Tapos maganda rin may ganyang uuwian, lalo na kung minsan, di ba? Meron ding, kung minsan may namumroblemang kapatid, meron hindi nagkakasundo, meron
parang doon magre-retreat muna.
Mas magre-retreat muna doon. Kesa kung saan uwi, dito na uuwi.
Tapos abutan niyo 13 doon, sinasabihin siya, "Huli ka na sa asawa mo! Huwag ka magtago dito!"
Siyempre makikita mo, ano ginagawa mo dito?
Pero napakagandang image nun, yung meron ka pang uuwian.
Diba yung pinag-usapan din natin kanina, yung mga pag pinaalis yung mga dun sa victims ng Mayon, yung mga landslide, yung ayaw nilang umalis or during the lahat. It's not that easy really to leave your home. Alis na po kayo dito. Ganun. No? Parang ganun lang kadali.
Minsan nga kami nung panahon ng Pinatubo, naalala ko yung, kasi ngayon po, di ba, yung naranasan ng mga kapatid natin sa Bicol, mga natama ng landslide lahar sa Mayon. Kami rin po, no, nahirapan sa pag-evacuate ng matatanda. Para bang nasabihan pa ako noon eh. We were evacuating old people na nasa bubong na. Sabi niya, pari ka pa, wala kang pananampalataya sa Diyos. Hindi tayo papabayaan ng Diyos. Ano ka? Parang gano'n, napahiya po ako talaga. But you know, I really have to pick up the children to get the parents. Because in conscience, I cannot leave them there. Pero again, we understand the old people, like old mango trees, like old trees that they are really deeply rooted already. And they are like shade, providing shelter to their children who are sometimes very tired.
That's right.
And this is a way of celebrating the holiday siguro. Actually, yung homily ko po no, senior nung Christmas magpahinga muna tayo. And Christmas, holidays, New Year, all of this, I hope they are not burdened for us, but they are rejuvenating experiences of being refueled and refreshed. No?
Kaya seasons like this, we all go home. We all would want to go home. May family reunion, may family gathering, may family Noche Buena.
And inevitably, pag umuwi kayo, ang dami nang nagbago sa buhay nyo eh. And that's the opportunity to update, to keep in touch. Ano na, kamusta ka na? Kasi otherwise, baka ma-fix sa memory mo yung kapatid mo bilang siya long time ago. Nakala mo in between wala nang nangyari, di ba? And then your brother becomes a stranger. But you keep returning home, coming back home with a new identity, a new self, but building a new relationship
Ang
also.
maganda lang din sa bahay, we make sure they are havens of acceptance.
Yes.
And havens of parang place where you could just be yourself.
Which is not always the case, unfortunately, with all homes. Because sometimes, a home, kuminsan, can be dysfunctional. A home can also be a place of so much violence.
Ako, parati ko sinasuggest sa mga homilies ko, even sa bahay, kasi nagdenegosyo yung mga kapatid ko at saka nanay ko. At home, let us not discuss the business. Parang ganyan. For the sake of just being family. We need that. Our soul needs that. Even our family needs that. Yung ang problema kasi sa mga family na may business din. Sometimes mga Noche Buena na pinag-usapan pa yung mga concerns ng negosyo. Which I think ang ganda lang kung nasa opisina ka, pag sinara na yung opisina 8 to 5, you don't bring it, di ba? Ako rin sinasabi ko, I don't bring home my concerns sa aking opisina, sa trabaho, because the family deserves something better. Gusto kong, nung malit po ako, may karanasan akong pag-uwing ganyan eh. Naglalaro kami ng yung Tagwan ba yun?
Tagwan.
Hide and
Hide and seek,
seek.
oo. And then, parang napipikon na ako kasi kung ano yung tawag yun sa Kapampangan, naburo ako yung...
Oo.
Parang
Taya.
parating ako yung taya.
taya.
Pa ako parating taya kasi payat na payat ako, malit ako, mabagal akong tumakbo. Malalaki na yung kalaban ko. Talagang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Siguro 4 times na ako na ano. Kasi every time maka-discover.
Nauunahan ka.
Nauunahan ako. Talagang naiyak na ako, pikon na ako, pagod na ako, puyat na ako. Wala pa akong chance sa mga kalaban ko doon. So, nung uli, 1, 2, 3, naglalaro kami doon sa may bakanting eskwelahan doon sa tabi namin. Tapos nung nakabilang na ako, may nagtago sa ilalim ng imbornal, yung typical na, may nakaakyat dyan sa may mga halaman, mga pumasok sa may santan, ganyan, no?
Pero umuwi na. Nagbalik.
Umuwi ako.
Yun, ikaw pala yun.
Nung napikon ako, umuwi ako. Tapos pag
Lahat sila nagtatago ka.
nakatago sila, alam nila hinahanap ko. Ako
Hindi pa sila umuwi.
umuwi ako. Tapos alam mo sa bahay pagka-uwi ko, ba't kayong galang? Sabi ng nanay ko, hindi man ako nagilamos, hindi man ako naghugas ng paa. Basta pumasok na lang ako doon sa may kulambo nila. Tapos they just simply, without any question, parang kasi panganay ako, no? Malit pa lang mga, they simply embraced me and I fell asleep na I was accepted. Yung pagod ko, yung pagkapikon ko, yung rejection, everything. Parang it was washed away because I just simply went home. Hanggang ngayon, pag umuwi ako, talagang tinutuya ako. Father, naalala pa nang umuwi ka? May nakasabit dyan, sabi kay Mito.
In the meantime, naghihintay pa sila.
Hintay pa.
Sabi ko, nakakapikon po talaga kami sa labas, sa trabaho, nakaka-stress, nakakapagod.
Yeah.
Simply go back home and I feel you will discover what you're really looking for. Pagbabalik po ang Bed of Light.